Disclaimer, I've already filmed parts of this video once, so... Hello everyone! Welcome or welcome back. I'm Lottie, and today's video is going to be my top 10 BTS back to school essentials. Kind of like my favorite drugstore beauty finds video, this is not stuff that you absolutely need. However, what are my credentials? I've been in college for about 3 years now. I'm going into my 4th year. I think I know a little bit about university, college, school in general, to know what's good, to know what you need, to know what's helpful, or at least what helped me. So I hope that you find this video helpful. If you find this video helpful, you might like some of my other videos, so please go ahead and subscribe, like this video, comment, tell me what your favorite back to school essentials are. So yeah, let's just get right into this list. You will kind of see that it's more geared towards not specifically college, university, but a lot of things do lean that way, just because that is my current state. So obviously that is the thing that I would say, most knowledgeable about. Something right off the bat that I do want to mention, my number one essential is my laptop. I think that in today's age, with everything being so digital, you absolutely need a laptop. That's the one thing I would say you absolutely need. Some schools do offer rentals, so that's great if you don't want to buy one or if you don't really think you may need one. I have a MacBook. Definitely recommend you get a pretty good one that can have all of your apps. Top apps, I would say, depending on what your school uses, Canvas, Blackboard, just for assignments. And yeah, and I really like my MacBook. It's really nice and light. I carry it around in my bag, in my backpack. Pretty much wherever I go, this thing comes with me unless I'm traveling. I really hate bringing my laptop traveling. Kind of going in sections here, my number 2 most used product, and something that I think is essential, at least for me, my iPad or any kind of tablet. I use this like it's a piece of paper. I have, this is a iPad Air, super light. I carry it around in purses, bag. I don't bring my computer around because I have this. I have the paper like knockoff from Amazon, linked in my storefront, screen protector, so that when I write with my pencil, it feels like paper, and I take so many notes in this. I like it because it feels like paper, but it doesn't have the weight of paper. I would recommend, if you get an iPad, to get GoodNotes. It's personally the journaling or writing app that I really like to use. It is so great for, I even made like a little bullet journal in here one month. I have like all my to-do lists. I had an advising meeting and I have all these notes, all of these different things. I couldn't think of anything more useful for school. I do a lot of Canva. I do a lot of, even for YouTube editing, Canva for thumbnails and things like that. This is very useful. I read on here. It's like my phone but big. With that GoodNotes app and the pencil, great. I personally don't have a keyboard, but I know that some people do like it. It completely gets rid of a need for a computer, I think, for some people. Most schools nowadays do offer discounts with Apple, so you can use that on any Apple products. I know my school does offer it, and you could always trade in if you have an old device. So yeah, that's something you could think about if you want an Apple product or if you want something similar. I think other companies have that too, but I'm just more familiar with Apple. Continuing on with this techie theme, very useful things. This is my pocket. I recently got this. You're in lecture heavy classes, or you like to attend seminars, or you are, even when you're working and you have meetings and you have a recording device that makes a transcript and summary for you, it just a quality of life improvement. Like, I do still take notes in my lectures. I still do everything pretty much myself, but just having this record and copy and transcript and summarize, it sends it right to your email. They have an app. It's super user friendly. You can access it on your computer. You can copy and paste. If you're not familiar with this, I'm like not that tech savvy. I have a lot of tech products because they're a big part of my life. I try and make my life as simple as possible. Why not? If these things are available, then why not use them? So I really like this. If you're into that, if you have a lot of lectures, if you have a lot of meetings, if you just don't really like writing, taking notes, look into Pocket. Next product. If you are on campus, if you're planning to go to the gym, if you're planning to, I don't know, ride the train to commute, if you're on a flight, whatever, do yourself a favor and get yourself some noise canceling headphones. I didn't mean to hit you there. My bad. Noise canceling headphones. I personally, and I don't know, maybe it's just my family, we're a Beats family. I love these. I've had these for, I want to say I've had them for around 2 years now. I think I got them in 2024. Great. I literally can't hear myself talk. Well, I can hear myself talk, but I can't hear anything around me. And I used to ride the train every single day to school. This was such a lifesaver in the train. I don't really like AirPods. I don't think they're very comfortable. I think they always fall out. I don't know. They die really quickly. This has a really long battery life. It has a couple settings. It has like spatial audio. It has transparency. It has noise canceling. They're great. They're amazing. They come with a cable too. So if you're on an airplane or you want to connect it to your computer, you can do that. It's great. It's awesome. I like this black color. I recently purchased them for my mom in the dark chocolate brown color, and they're so cute. So yes, definitely very helpful. I know a lot of like exams and stuff require you to have headphones nowadays, and why not just do a little treat yourself moment? You can wear these to the gym. They don't really slip off. They have this like kind of silicone-y thing up here that's actually really comfortable on your head. So if you need a good pair of headphones, I will also link these in my Shop Mine description. Next category / next couple of items, let's get back into the real world. Let's leave the tech space and let's talk a little bit about writing. First thing I would say everybody needs, every college student, every human being needs some sort of a planner. I do like to use my iPad to plan sometimes, but seriously, there is very little that I find better than a full-on weekly planner. Like, this is this week. It's chicken scratch and it's a mess, but I can perfectly understand everything in there, and it's totally curated to me. I usually get all of my planners at TJ Maxx because they're a good price, and look how beautiful it is. It's such a good way to just get your brain fog out into the page and then actually figure out what you need to do. If I don't write it down in my planner, I will not do it. It's a little bit, you know, we forget things over here sometimes. Everybody does. We're all human beings. So yeah, that's my favorite planner, and that's my life hack planners. Along with the writing planning kind of topic that we're on right now, kind of huge, but a desk calendar. I have used a desk calendar, I want to say every day and every month and every year since 2020. So it's been 6 years that I have been here. Oh my gosh. 6 years is a long time. I just find that I am way better at tracking the passage of time, tracking things I have to do. I don't necessarily write like to-do lists on here. It's more so for like events and just tracking days and deadlines. I think that's super helpful for college. Scenario: you have a planner and you have a desk calendar. You write your big deadlines on your desk calendar, and then in your planner you write like your homework deadlines, or you write like what days you're going to study, what time you're going to study. So, but you have that like stream of consciousness that you do know when everything is due. It's just now up to you to fulfill every line item on that planner, and that just helps you out so much mentally. It makes everything clearer. It's no guess. Having a planner, having a calendar really helps me out a lot more than like a Google Calendar or an Apple Calendar. You will notice like I am not a big advocate for like those electronic calendars. It's cool to have the reminder on my phone, but if it's in writing, me personally, I will pay attention to it more, and I might even stick to it better. Lastly, for writing, how can you talk about writing without talking about writing utensils? If you saw my What's in My Bag video, you know I carry around this absurd pencil case with me everywhere. But if I had to pick my favorites, it would probably be these. Let's start with pens. The best pens, in my opinion, are the Energel liquid pens. I specifically discovered these in middle school, and I have been using them ever since. They're the Pentel Energel ones, and I literally have been using probably this exact pen for years because I just get the refillable cartridges on Amazon or anything, or any website like that. You can even get them at Staples, wherever you find them cheaper, honestly. It's where I recommend you would go. And I just keep reusing the same pen. Next, I would say the Pilot pens, and I also really like these. This is a Stage Geek. It has red, it has blue, and it has black. So technically I could just carry this around with me and I have all my pens. I am a very big user. However, if you notice, the pen that is in my planner is a very fine line needlepoint pen. I just prefer these. I think they write smoother. Talking about pens, I could talk about stationery forever. I'm so excited to talk more about stationery, especially when talking about my junk journaling, so look forward to talking to you guys more about that. If you're interested, let me know in the comments. Highlighters. 2 highlighters. I really like the mild liners. I know they are basic, but I do like them. And I also really like these Sharpies. These are called the S-Note Creative Markers. I don't think that these are highlighters, but I use them like highlighters. Like, this is such a cute little yellow color, and I really like them. They're like really easy to grip, I guess. I don't know. But those are my 2. But if you have any highlighter recommendations, well, let me know. I'm into trying more stationery. I would love to do a video where I try Japanese stationery. I'm so into that. I literally every single night I watch those reels of like top 10 best Japanese stationery videos. I love watching those. So let me know if you want me to explore more stationery. I would love to. The last category is kind of like the lifestyle category. So where are you gonna put all of this stuff? I bet that you saw it coming. This is the North Face Jester 28L backpack, and I have this cute little heart pin on it. Isn't that just the most darling thing you've ever seen in your life? I don't have enough good things to say about that backpack. Priorities. An A bag. Comfortable straps. Check. Waterproof. Check. Accessibility. Check. Space inside. Check. You have this front pocket that half opens, and then you have these, I usually put like pens, pencils in there. You have this back pocket here, you could do like a little toiletry movement. In here you could put like your phone, your keys, whatever. 2 water bottle compartments, great for, you know, your bevs. Then you have this huge pocket here. And then you have a laptop sleeve, and it's really padded. I've brought this on planes, I've brought this on trains, I've brought this on subways. So yes, this is a really great backpack. I know it's the backpack that everybody has, but I can't say enough good things about it because I truly do love it, and I wouldn't recommend something to you guys unless I absolutely loved it. So yes, this is worth every penny. Link in my bio. Last 2 things. Where is it? Number 1, last thing. A little umbrella. Guys, bring an umbrella everywhere. You do not want to be on campus, if you're a commuter, like me, and be soaked because you didn't have an umbrella or a rain jacket. Your bag is covered if you have the North Face because it is waterproof, but you, my friend, are not waterproof. So get yourself a cute little umbrella. I have one linked in my Amazon if you're having trouble finding one. This is the one by Totes. It's adorable, and guess what? It fits perfectly in my backpack, and there's no excuse not to have an umbrella. Last but not least, let's talk water bottles. Now, if you watched my What's in My Bag video, you will know that I am a Stanley Cup user. However, I am not a Stanley Cup user in public. I have had this thing, 40 ounces, spill all over my favorite bags, all over my clothes, all over myself, just because it tipped slightly 45 degrees. So in school, traveling around in a backpack specifically where I'm, out in public, I will always use a Hydro Flask or something that completely closes and does not spill. If you have a wallet that doesn't spill, great. Use a water bottle that doesn't spill. I do not recommend a Stanley. Please pick something else. Thank you. Stanley, look. I love my Stanley. However, do yourself a favor. Don't take it outside the house. You will actually give it to Goodwill. My mom has come so close to throwing it away so many times, but I just had to beg her not to because I really do like it, but not for leaving the house. That thing will never leave the house ever again. She has done me dirty way too many times. And that is it for today's video on my back to school essentials. I hope you guys liked it. I hope you found it helpful. I hope that you got some inspiration. If you guys have any questions or comments or concerns, not concerns, keep those to yourself. If you have any questions or comments, or if you liked it, comment down below, like this video, subscribe for more. If you need any of these links, feel free to check the links in my bio. Please let me know what other kinds of videos you would like to see. I'm having a lot of fun filming and editing for YouTube, and I really want to be more consistent and make content that also you guys want to see. So yeah, let me know. I'm having a lot of fun. Hope you guys are having a good day. And yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.
Cruising on down Main Street, you're relaxed and feeling good. Next thing that you know, you're seeing